Miriam from the Adaptive Human. So just this weekend, I was having a conversation with somebody who wants to hire people for his office. And one of the biggest issues that he has is often he doesn't feel as if his staff is on the same page as him. So one of the suggestions that I made was to create a manual. So this is really important because very often the people that we're hiring either one, don't know most of our company policies or the ethic, vision, mission of our company. But secondly, the other thing that's very important is very often they're starting off their careers and we're well into our careers when we're hiring. They don't necessarily know everything we've learned during the 15, 20, 30 years that we've been in our business or in our careers. So it's important to have a manual. And in this manual, what happens if there's a conflict? What happens if you think you're doing something right, but your client insists it's wrong? What happens if a client shows up late and expects you to do something for them, even though it's too close to the deadline or past the deadline? What do you do? What is your policy on getting work done? How long do you promise your clients that it will take to process their files, process their sale, list their property? Whichever business that you're doing, we all have different services that we give. What questions do you ask that you've learned throughout the years to ask your clients that it's not necessarily taught in school or you won't know in the beginning? A massage therapist who's just studying will ask questions, where's your pain? Where's this? Where's that? They won't delve into past injuries. Have you had kids? How many kids have you had? What's your posture? What are your hobbies? If somebody comes in and says, my shoulder's been hurting lately for the past few months and I can't take it anymore, and you ask them, well, what did you do a few months ago? And they plastered their whole house because they decided to renovate. Well, aha moment, you might have found their issue. If you have somebody who comes in who's looking to purchase a car, and asking them various questions, they tell you that they might be thinking of starting a family. Well, maybe the sports car is not the best one to suggest to them. It would be more of the sedans, or lest we say it, the minivans. So it's really a question of how are you going to transfer your experience and your knowledge in a way that your employees will keep your brand and your quality of service alive, because that's really what's important. The last thing we want is to hire people and then our brand goes down, our image goes down, and everything we've worked to build goes out the door. Okay, so an employee manual is a really good way to do this. You start off by explaining the vision, your mission, your policies, how to go through an appointment cycle, how to deal with problem clients or problem cases or problem files, how to follow up with the client. These things are so important. They're things that somebody fresh out of school might not know. You might have your odd and end person who will know it because maybe they're just naturally meant to do what you're doing. Maybe they've been around their parents' business their whole lives. I don't know. But at the end of the day, we cannot assume that everybody will know what to do as well as we, the owners of the business, know how to do it. And this really, I'm going to repeat it again, this is where your employee manual really comes in and is really important. If you have any questions or you need any help setting up an employee manual, please contact me. Either I can help you or I can refer to somebody in your area that can help you. Have a great day, everyone.